talk about diversity. I want to thank you for the unanimous vote on the solar plant, and I want to thank you for all the effort that you did regarding with Lacucci, and I've been chatting with Larry Hanson and Mayor Dale about Wiregrass activists for clean energy, sitting down and meeting with y'all about the plant and coming up with and answering our questions, because we are really good at community education. And I want to defend the Valdosta Daily Times. I read several of the articles, and I followed up with Mr. Hanson, and I felt like I got a really good education, and then by following up with Mr. Hanson, I got some more real good education on what had happened. So we may not always agree on the editorials that the Times presents, but I feel that they try their best. If you're not a science major, it's really hard to navigate what Mr. Hicks was talking about. I am an environmental scientist, and I am a biologist, so it's easier for me. But I appreciate what y'all did, and Tim Carroll's my councilman, and I appreciate that he came to my neighborhood. Some of my real good friends got flooded, and he came to my neighborhood. I may not agree with him on biomass or consolidation, but I appreciate that he helped my friends. Okay, I want to talk about diversity. As you know, I've been the former president of the NAACP. I'm not here representing any organization tonight, I'm just representing myself. When you selected Ryan Childress as police chief, obviously he's a white man. And this has nothing to do with him personally. I think he's a fine man. I think he's going to make a great police chief. But in the process of talking to Chief Childress, and I really want to stress that he reached out to us. He came to us, and I think that sets a marvelous tone for the whole department. He sat down and dialogued with us and listened to us about our concerns. And I think that's marvelous. And one of the things he shared with us is that they have a process called GALEA or GALEA certification, or CALEA, I may not be saying it correctly. And this is all accredited police departments have to go through this, and basically it's a diversity standard. And they have to show the efforts that they have made in good faith to diversify their force to represent the community or the workforce in terms of number of ethnicities, women, male, etc. And he's a monitor for other departments, so he travels around and he assesses their accreditation. I think this is fantastic. I want to know if the city could adopt something like this, because it's my understanding that records are never kept on race or gender when you hire, fire, promote people in the city. At least we haven't been able to get that information. Our city is 55% black. At this point in time, we should be seeing 55% at least African Americans on council. We should be seeing a higher percentage in our city government than we currently do. And I want to make it clear to the white people in the audience that no civil rights organization, including the NAACP, ever expects a black person to be hired because they're black. We've always said that the process needs to be fair and the process needs to be transparent. We expect good people to be hired, whether they're black or white, but we also expect that a city government is taking the steps, like Chief Childress's department, to reach out to historically black colleges and universities like Fort Valley, like FAMU, and he says he recruits at both of those HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. And I commend him. I think that's wonderful. I think we're going to have a great working relationship with Chief Childress. We had a good working relationship with Chief Simons. Please don't let this sound like I'm in any way disrespecting Chief Simons, because I liked him a lot too. But this was really beneficial to me personally to hear this from our new chief and to understand that there is a state and federal sanctioned guideline or process for a group to achieve the diversity that the people that I represent in my organization or have represented, that we want to see repeated throughout our government in Valdosta. We're 55% African American, we're 53% female, and I would like to see more diversity in our city government, and especially the people that are representing minority-minority districts. I think you really need to be coming to our organization and networking with us. I think you need to be bringing the registration for the leadership forms, and you need to be mentoring and targeting young people that you can then show as good potential employees for the city. And that's what I'd like to ask you tonight. Thank you.